smash the ball to the fence.
Very consistent, Faith.
Hit and run, Jessie Keach picks it up on one bounce. Lambert turns second safely. Lucky gets a ball straight back to the pitcher. Double play! Great action here from the Sturt Falcons. Good defensive play from the pitcher, Zali Adams.
Well, she swings at this, Jones, but she doesn't get everything of it. You watch it as it comes through. She gets around nice and early, but it hits the bottom of the bat. Zali Adams has no hesitation in throwing it down, and Pippa Atkins with a nice stretch taking the throw from Sarah Tonkin. Double play, nice way to finish out the innings.
Caruana just goes up the grip just a little as she moves half a step in and pulls this one to second base. It stays low, and Sophie Hoyle did a great job to stop it, but Caruana with the speed legs it out and a lead-off single.
Fantastic.
Give herself every opportunity to score. So Sarah Tonkin lays down.
Runners at first and second on Walk and Bell White.
Great pitch.
Now I'm not.
Great pitch there from Trzynski.
We're all
fans of the game, we love it. Great piece up the middle. Centre field for West Torrens has got the job. Alicia Marchenk, the first run of the season against West Torrens, crosses the plate. Marchenk was slow off the mark to come and get that. Maybe she didn't see it off the bat as it just breezed past Steph Trzynski's ear. Let's watch the statewide Super replay. Did it get a glove to it?
No, I can tell you I'm very, very glad that Steph Trzynski saw it, because she would end up with a 2-foot hole in her if that would have hit her, because that was going like a rocket. And she got every piece of that, Bell White.
And that's the trouble when you face a batter like Bell in that situation, a runner at second. The runner's always going to score.
Balls, 2 strikes, bottom of the first, and the Falcons got on the board as she watches this one through for a third strike. So Steph Trzynski gets out of the innings with a strikeout.
No, this certainly isn't.
Great pitch, Sally
pitch.
Adams. It was great camera work from Spacequake Sports. We'll talk through this pitch as Steph gets underneath it, and Rachel Tonkin didn't look comfortable to start with, but took it comfortably in the end. Great piece of the ball, and just out of reach of Rachel Tonkin. I've done that twice now this game. Rachel Tonkin just needed a half an inch longer on that glove, and
Field short.
great pitch, Sally Adams, change of pace, and great piece of the ball. Rachel Tonkin deep to centre field, and Alicia Marchenk goes back with the fly to ball. Steph Trzynski as well to try and take away any of the movement, and grounds out back to Trzynski for the second out. Falcons, Jordan Lee has been a good contributor, but this time goes down swinging on strikes, and after 2 complete innings.
Huge supporter of softball, South Australia.
Jordan Lambert gets a piece of this ball out to right field. Ada Caruana gets out there and underneath it.
Well, she's dropped it.
Just gets away from her, and Lambert will take full advantage of that, taking off to second base. So West Torrens lead off in the third innings. Will stand up safely at second base. Let's watch the replay, thanks to Statewide Super, and just went for the bucket catch rather than having the glove up there, Ada Caruana, and she doesn't make many mistakes, Ada.
It's a pressure game, and defense is where we said it will win or lose it here, because
She took her eye off to cover her eyes from the dirt. Faith Picard pulls this one up the middle, not the middle, the 5-6 hole.
Good coaching there from Andrew Scott. Didn't send Geordie.
well, we have difference of opinion there, because Jordan, in my opinion, was in full stride. As we watch the Spacewake Sports replay, she's in motion and she's going, and then the throw just hit, I don't know, the cut-off. I reckon she would have got there, but we'll never know.
We'll never know. But,
The replay shows that Lambert was held up from Great piece of the ball, Anna Kaiser. This one is drilled all the way to the left field fence. Jordan Lambert scores, Faith Picard scores, and Kaiser at full speed dives into third. Umpire Neville Lawrence with the obstruction, and Kaiser has to stay at third. The statewide super replay will show Jordan Lee chasing the ball down to the fence.
And she chased it well too, but what was more impressive was Alana Kaiser rounding second base and did not take a foot off the gas. Slid from about 7 foot out, made it comfortably, and then saw the ball overthrow and thought, I could go home here, but they were held up by Coach Scott very, very wisely. Look at the lineup. You had a runner at first and third, as if this team wasn't going to let you down.
This one's away from the catcher. Kaiser takes off. Seeing that Sarah Tonkin had a little bit of trouble catching sight of where that ball went, and the third run of the inning scores.
Well, Lana Kaiser still on a high from that hit, and so she should be. The uniform's already dirty. Why not keep going? And took that home nicely.
Didn't she get a smashing piece of that ball as well? All the way to the fence and scored 2 RBIs. And so we may see her come back and pitch tonight as Sophie Hall gets a piece of this one, but gets underneath it. Oh, there's a bit of confusion there from first and second base players, Atkins and Tonkin, but they talked it out and took it over this afternoon. They look terrific. Kelsey Nucky grounds this out to shortstop. Linda Work's got a good arm, fields it and fires it across for the out. There's 2. Another change up. Well, it worked the one before, so why not throw it again? And so good.
Very exciting, and congratulations to Softball SA.
We go back to the top of the order for the Sturt Falcons. A running bunt attempt. Good play and good defense from the Eagles. Steph Trzynski.
Oh, great pitch, Steph. Great pitch. Took a little bit off it. Just dipped it. She's given that a ride, and
it gets through the legs of Jordan Lee. This one's going to the fence, and Steph Trzynski will turn second. But Coach Scott knows to keep a pitcher safely on second base and in scoring position. A lead-off piece of the ball to advance. Trzynski goes right side, and Trzynski takes off on the hit. Good fielding from Rachel Tonkin. She did check the runner, but she was already... Great pitch and a good piece of the ball from Brody Borovnik out to right field. Ada Brinketree takes a good catch, and Trzynski, the pitcher, they played safe than sorryly, whereas a junior...
It's all back, to be honest. Thanks for bringing it to everyone's attention.
Great
She gets a
piece
hold
of
of
the
that.
ball, but got under it. Maddie Cameron comfortable out there at centre field will take a catch to end the top of the 4th inning, and
Falcons have got to go hard.
piece of the ball is going right side. It's going to go into the gap there. So Maddie Cameron with a single to lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Cameron looks set to go. Big jump here. Takes off on the pitcher.
Oh, Lana Kaysler, great pickup. And there's a double play.
Well, we mention it every time the Eagles play. Their defense is the best in the business. And let's watch the statewide super replay. An absolutely screaming line drive. Caught pretty comfortably in the end from Lana Kaysler. And because Cameron took off on the pitch, she's hit into a double play. So piece of the ball from Rachel Tonkin's going to travel out to left field, and this breeze will let it carry a little bit more. Melissa DeGrief takes a good catch. Oh, great piece of the ball here from Lana Kaysler. Gets it over the head of Maddie Cameron. Turns first, stands at second. And the leadoff aboard again for the Eagles.
Lana Kaysler, 100%. This is the time. There we go.
That ball's going long. It's going deep. It's going over.
Over!
A home run to Hoyle. A 2-round blast from the West Torrens slugger. Sophie Hoyle hits this one 235 deep.
Well, James, you just said, do you give her the green light? Do you give her the opportunity to take the bat off the shoulder? And didn't she do that, Lee? And Maddie Cameron, as soon as that was pitched, she turned and ran to the fence, but there was no catching that. As we watched the statewide super replay, Maddie didn't take her eye off it. 235 odd.
In answer to your question, chaps, about whether we go bunt with this girl.
Yep, and when I hit one, I will understand what that feeling's like.
Well, Kelsey Nucky has had 3 infield grounders for change up, and she gets her chasing. Well, she could be safe here. Off the base.
She's off the base.
Well, that is a lesson for the juniors out there. If the ball doesn't carry on the full into the catcher's glove, it's not a completed play. This ball bounced before it got to the catcher, and the Falcons defense just took off. Let's watch the statewide super replay as we see that the Sturt Falcons defense was already on to now. Gets a piece of this. Millie Fidge takes it pretty comfortably and gets it across to Pippa Atkins. So your screen as Jessie Keats tries to catch the West Torrens defense napping, but yeah, payoff pitch, and it's there to be hit, isn't it? Jordan Lee smashes this one to left field. She'll turn first, but holding up as the Sturt Falcons have.
She can cover some ground, but
just gets her hands out of the ball, and just a missed opportunity from Jackie Beale, and gets it across to second base in time for the force out. So
this is exciting. This could level it up here. Here
piece
we
of the
go.
ball from Sarah Tonkin goes out to left field, and a good catch taken by Melissa DeGrief for left field. That'll do it in the ball game.